Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Wednesday. You guys, hopefully, you guys are all prepared. Today is going to be wild in the stock market. I have the top two stocks I'm watching today. And not only that, today's FOMC minutes. Hopefully, you guys are ready. It happens at 2 o'clock today. You guys know how that gets down when Powell drops his statement on overall what's going to happen with the economy, interest rates. Are they going to raise? Are they going to lower? What's going to happen, right? So let's see what happens. Jumping over towards the charts, number one stock, or part of the stocks that I'm watching, right? There's top two stocks I'm watching today, but this is the second one, probably the main watch. We're watching Tesla. We've been speaking about it for that past possible gap down. We've been talking about this for a while. Tesla, if you look at the 1 year, the 1 year is very bearish, right? We've been basically bearish on this chart since the 19th, where you see candles holding below the 1 year, 1 day. These are daily candles. Each candle over here is 1 day. And think about it. Every time, right? Every day since the 19th of July last month, we've been actually closing below the trade line, which is a bearish sign, right? So Tesla actually has the opportunity to gap down. Definitely going to watch that today. If you go over towards the 180-day, you guys can see we had some type of support at 238. We spoke about it last week. 238 was a major support. And if we broke that, we actually have a flush down all the way down towards like 218. So let's see what overall happens. We're floating this morning a little bit more on the oversold side around like 227. So you guys know what I'm looking for, right? You guys want the charts to reset, right? What do I mean by reset? This is the 15-minute over here. You guys want the RSI to come out of the blue zone, right? Come out of the blue zone, especially if we want to have that bearish outlook on the stock, especially if we think Tesla's still going to drop. We want it to bounce towards that 230, 233, maybe even higher. The higher, the better. Make sure that RSI, make sure those RSIs, right, on multiple smaller time frames, such as the 10, such as the 5, such as the 1 minute. You want those RSIs to be very overbought before you guys look for that short position, because right now Tesla is oversold, right? That 227 is forming support. These are 15-minute candles. You guys can see we're going sideways right over here. If we go back to the hourly, you guys can see over here as well too, that the hourly is oversold as well too. So I would love to see a retest of that 230, maybe even going up towards 233 before we could look for a bearish position, right? The 180-day, where is that looking like, right? 180-day, that's blue also, right? Just because the stock is in the blue doesn't mean it can't continue, but it's considered a high risk short. So we definitely want to see a bounce towards that 231, 233 before we start looking for overbought RSIs to enter our short position. If this thing reverses, right, doesn't mean just because we want it to go to 218, it doesn't have to go to 218. Whenever you're trading, you have to be non-biased, right? Non-biased meaning I got to plan for a long position, right? I can't just be looking at Tesla like, hey, I just wanted to drop. I want to think about a long position, and the where I'm going to enter a long position is going to be the break and hold above like 234 over here. 234 is going to be the break of the 180-day trade line. You can see how long have we been trading, right? We're getting candles hold. These are 4-hour candles holding below this blue line, which is my EMA. I call it a trade line. How long have we been holding underneath here? Since August 4th, right? August 4th, we basically broke below it and kind of really never really held above it, right? Besides this one time, August 9th, which these candles were low volume, never even really went nowhere. But other than that, we've been holding below that trade line. So I want to see the opposite, which is going to be the first mark of a trend change. You want to see at least a 4-hour candle to hold above this trade line. I'll probably get in on the break of it just because we're so oversold, right? So watch for the 334 break, and we could start possibly going up towards not 334, 234. Then we could start going to 240 and possibly higher, and watch for that 226 break. And then we could possibly go down towards like 218, right? So make sure you guys wait for those charts to reset first. Right now, everything's oversold on Tesla. Jumping over towards SPY. Remember, SPY and most stocks may move erratic depending on how FOMC minutes happen, but doesn't mean that you can't find opportunity. Definitely going to watch a few charts over here. I'm just going to make this one very quick, right? So look for a break above 444. Then we can start going to 447, and then we can start going from 442, and then we could start going down lower from 442 down towards this 440, right? Very clean levels. You guys know what I'm looking for. That's going to be it. Hopefully you guys have a green trading day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.